From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Last night on The Debate, the hashtag Tunnel of Cash was trending within minutes, and thousands started writing and calling as the Republic Network sent a crew of cameras across to Kanpur to get you the first pictures of the hashtag Tunnel of Cash. The Tunnel of Cash, the cash in truckloads, and hundreds of bars of gold that politicians have no answer for. And viewers, since we brought you these explosive developments, the very direction of the UP election is turned, and I'm delighted. I am delighted, and I must say it, that corruption with a capital C, and corruption underlined, and corruption in bold, has become the top subject of this election. I am delighted. In fact, the Prime Minister spoke about it today. And I was listening, and we all were. And as the Republic investigation tracked the seizure of 5 more bags of gold and 6 more boxes of cash, the trolls started attacking, the opposition started screaming that this showed that demonetization has failed. What a ridiculous argument. Demonetization has failed? What a ridiculous argument that the illiterate Lutyens media has hungrily and foolishly lapped off the plate. The seizures in fact prove why demonetization was absolutely necessary. And in fact is ultimate proof that the habits of cash scamsters don't change easily, and certainly not overnight. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to investigations and elections and hard ground reporting, nobody can match Republic. And this time as well, as India's largest network, our reporting has had a public impact on the elections in India's largest state. So I say tonight at 9, let's debate. Let's all debate on the Tunnel of Cash. Let's debate tonight on the truckloads of cash. Let's debate on why it's cash for poll. Cash for poll debate number 1 tonight. Now witnesses in the Malegaon case speak up and say they were threatened to name Yogi and the RSS. I have said this always. Hindu terror idea, a complete lie that Chidambaram tried to author. Debate number 2 and debate number 3 tonight. What will Sonia Gandhi and the Vadra family say now that former Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh Raman Singh says there's a Congress hand in the provocative Dharam Sansad? Lutyens, Congi trolls, pseudos, can you deny it? That's debate number 3. And here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on The Debate tonight.
भ्रष्टाचार का जो इत्र उन्होंने पूरे यूपी में छिड़क रखा था, लेकिन अब वो क्रेडिट लेने के लिए आगे नहीं आ रहे हैं.
More boxes of cash, more bars of gold, more raids. The scandal gets bigger.
भाई अखिलेश को पेट के अंदर बहुत मचलन होगी. आज उनको जवाब देते नहीं बनता है. ये समाजवादी अत्तर बनाने वाले के वहां से 250 करोड़ रुपया कैश मिली है.
Prime Minister Amit Shah questioned Akhilesh on the cash stash. Public anger grows as the Republic investigation goes deeper.
आज लोगों की आंख खुल जानी चाहिए कि नोटबंदी, इनकी योजना जो फैसला लिया था वो योजना इनकी फेल हुई है। आखिरकार नोटबंदी का असर देखिए आप, आज भी नोट मिल रहे हैं।
Akhilesh responds on Republic to the Prime Minister's attack. This has become the #1 election controversy tonight. Prosecution case witness in the Malegaon case says he was tortured to name Yogi Adityanath and 4 others. BJP claims Congress organized the controversial Dharam Sansad, claims the controversy was engineered. No reply from the Vadra family. And a global crackdown begins on the Khalistan terror network. Ludhiana blast planner arrested in Germany on India's request. And ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we saw tunnels overflowing with cash. Today there are even more recoveries. Ahead of the elections in India's largest state with Republic crews in Kannauj, in Kanpur, bringing you some really dramatic pictures. There is no doubt on what this money was possibly linked to. This is hashtag cash for poll. I repeat, this is hashtag cash for poll. How can the buck stop with just one businessman? Think about it. What about those he was connected to, working with, speaking to? Who are the politicians he was calling? Where are the CDR records? The nation demands accountability. The nation demands disclosure. Let's debate.
It's raining money as the raids on one politically connected pan masala manufacturer, Piyush Jain, continue. Watch how 4 people have to carry this one heavy trunk of cash. Then comes the second trunk of cash, and it doesn't stop there. There is a third trunk of cash. A total of 5 boxes were loaded into an SBI truck. In Kannauj, a 3-member DRI team recovered gold that they carried out in these big bags.
25 आदमी आए थे रेड लगाने, और अभी वो कहाँ है आपका साहब?
ये तो नहीं मालूम कहाँ है, लेकिन अखबार तो बता रहा है कि वहाँ छापा पड़ रहा करनौल में.
As many as 25 officers had come here, raided, and they had taken out the recovered material in a lot of boxes, and in fact they also took with them.
This comes after the towers of cash of over 190 crores. After 23 kilos of gold with foreign markings were recovered, and after the secret concealed underground tunnels were discovered. It has been 4 days, but cash seems to be pouring out left, right and centre, in bags, in walls, in tunnels and openly sprawled in rooms.
The counting of the heaps and mounts of cash that has been recovered in Kannauj is yet to be completed. So far, 190 crore rupees in cash has been seized, making it the biggest ever seizure in cash by the CBIC officials. DRI has also now stepped in, taking custody of the gold. The Enforcement Directorate has also written to the DGGI seeking for details of the arrest memo and the seizure that has been made in this case.
But the BJP is training guns on the Samajwadi Party.
बीते दिनों जो बक्से भर भर के नोट मिली है, नोट, उसके बाद भी ये लोग यही कहेंगे कि ये भी हमने ही किया है. 2017 से पहले भ्रष्टाचार का जो इत्र उन्होंने पूरे यूपी में छिड़क रखा था, वो फिर सबके सामने आ गया है. लेकिन अब वो मुंह पे ताला लगा के बैठे हैं, क्रेडिट लेने के लिए आगे नहीं आ रहे हैं.
कुछ दिन पहले इनकम टैक्स विभाग ने रेड लगाई. भाई अखिलेश को पेट के अंदर बहुत मचलन होगी. क्यों रेड लगा रहे हो? ये राजनीतिक फैसले हैं, ये राजनीतिक द्वेष के कारण रेड लगी है. और आज आज उनको जवाब देते नहीं बनता है। ये समाजवादी अत्तर बनाने वाले के वहां से 250 करोड़ रुपया कैश मिली है। 250 करोड़ रुपया, मुझे बतावे 250 करोड़ किसका है?
Akhilesh Yadav is denying any links whatsoever to the accused Piyush Jain.
ये मुख्यमंत्री उत्तर प्रदेश के जो कह रहे हैं कि कानपुर में जो पैसा निकला है वो कहीं ना कहीं समाजवादियों से या इत्र बनाने वाले कारोबारी से रिश्ता जुड़ता है, इससे बड़ा झूठ मुख्यमंत्री कोई बोल नहीं सकते जो मुख्यमंत्री बोल रहे हैं। और फिर कम से कम ये साबित करता है, आज लोगों की आंख खुल जानी चाहिए कि नोटबंदी, इनकी योजना जो फैसला लिया था वो योजना इनकी फेल हुई है। आखिरकार नोटबंदी का असर देखिए, आज भी नोट मिल रहे हैं।
The cash stashes ahead of the biggest state election in the nation are hard to ignore. It is more raids, more recoveries, more action, and the politicians must be held to account.
And ladies and gentlemen, simple question tonight. And I'll begin with M.R. Venkatesh and Sudhindra Badoria. We'll have Abhishek Sudhir in a minute, Pankaj Sharma, Smita Prakash, Nalin Kohli, all ready. Whose money is it anyway? Whose cash is it anyway? This is not orphaned cash, Sudhindra Badoria. This is not cash without an owner. The cash in this case is obviously belonging to somebody. It has not emerged. It is not a finding from an Harappan civilization. It has been found. Of course, it was hidden like it had to be excavated. But what a shame. At least credit the government departments. Sudhindra Badoria and Pankaj Sharma, please credit the government departments. Credit them. Should they not be credited, M.R. Venkatesh? Should they not be credited, I say? Credit them today, Pankaj. Come on. Sudhindra Badoria, credit them. Abhishek Sudhir also there. Credit the central government departments. Credit them, I say, M.R. Venkatesh. Credit them for this fantastic finding. Pictures on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Today, 5 more boxes of cash. 5 more boxes of cash. And I thought there wouldn't be any more to find. Look at that, viewers. Bags, gold bars with foreign markings from the Middle East, I am told. So Middle Eastern gold. Gold from the Middle East. Sent to fund the UP elections. Why? Why are gold bars being sent from the Middle East? Abhishek Sudhir, can you hear me? Why are gold bars being sent from the Middle East to fund the UP elections? It's becoming extremely serious.
Mr. Goswami, can you just give me 60 seconds to explain what exactly has happened on the ground? Can I tell you? This is a case of mistaken identity. There are 2 Jains. There is a Pushpendra Jain, there is a Piyush Jain. Pushpendra Jain is an MLC of the Samajwadi Party. Pushpendra Jain is the person who launched the perfume. Piyush Jain has nothing to do with the Samajwadi Party. The BJP is so inept and competent, much like their supporters, one of whom is on the screen with me, that they don't even know how to misuse the agencies properly. At least learn to misuse the agency properly. You have raided the wrong citizen Jain. You have raided the wrong citizen Jain. You have raided the Jain who is close to you. That is why the call data records are not being released. That is why the call data records are not being released. This Jain is the BJP's Jain. The SP's Jain is an MLC. This is a case of mistaken identity. That is why there is no proof, Mr. Goswami. There is, you know what has happened? They have bungled up. Now Mr. Modi, Mr. Shah are saying, okay, we've got the wrong Jain, but let's just create a perception that we've got the right Jain. And Piyush Jain is now going to pay for it. Right, that's it. They're trying to say, okay, we've mucked up.
Why are you defending Piyush Jain? Okay, Abhishek, simple question. Simple question. Yes, simple. No one. I make an observation, not a supposition. I just ask, Why are you defending Piyush Jain? What's it got to do with you, man?
I'm not defending Piyush
Of course
Jain.
you said
Piyush
that
Jain should rot in a
Piyush Jain
prison
is
cell.
going to suffer, Piyush Jain will suffer. Why are your
Piyush
sympathies
Jain
going
should
for
rot in a
Piyush?
prison cell, as far as I'm concerned.
Is it
he should
true?
rot in a prison cell.
Is it true? I ask.
He's a BJP
That this
man. Why
Piyush
would I defend a
Jain-
BJP man?
Piyush Jain and the other Jain, who you say is your Jain. So you say Pumpy
I'm not
Jain
saying
is
he's
your
our
Jain. No,
He's
Pumpy
an
Jain
MLC
is
of
your
the
Jain.
Samajwadi Party.
No, 1 second. Did you not say that the other Jain is our Jain, this Jain is another Jain, this is another citizen Jain?
He's a Samajwadi Party MLC.
So
Of
the
course he's an
Samajwadi
SP
Party
Jain.
MLC is your Jain, and if I know he lives in the same street, is very close to this particular Piyush Jain, lives in the same area, same street, are very close. Am I right or
You live in the
wrong?
same street, then you're guilty.
No, I'm not.
You live
saying-
in the same street.
I'm
you're
saying,
guilty for all
are
the
they not?
crimes
Are
committed
they
by
not
people who
thick
live
as
in that street.
thieves?
No, they're not. Go to Kannauj. Ask. They might live in the same locality. That's it. They have the same last name. That's it. Please stop criminalizing one person. Guilt by association is not sufficient. And there is no association. They're in the same locality. They happen to be perfume manufacturers. That's it.
Oh.
Piyush Jain.
And it's
Piyush Jain
and
is
and by
arrested
and therefore, MR, 1 second, please. Allow me. You are saying that it's, of course, you know, I'll tell you one thing. Coincidences can happen. But isn't it a remarkable coincidence that there are two Jains, a Piyush Jain and a Pumpy Jain?
There's also a Lalit Modi and a Narendra Modi. There is also a Nirav Modi and a Narendra
Piyush
Modi.
Jain and Pumpy Jain live in the same street, right next to each other, very, very
There
close.
is the-
Speak
Nirav
several
Modi is
times
the
a day, I'm
Gujarati,
told.
Narendra Modi is also a Gujarati.
And both are in the same business. And Piyush Jain, who has a turnover of a company of 5 crores, suddenly has a Harappan excavation-sized finding of gold and cash inside his house. I've heard everything now. You can now begin Alice in
You should ask tough
Wonderland.
questions of the BJP.
MR is on the debate, viewers. Debate is on. Viewers, if you feel strongly about what's going on, use the hashtag cash for poll. Tell me what you think. I'll read your responses live. MR, rebut.
Arnab, this is a verbal diarrhea in full flow. I think it requires an adult diaper for the mouth. Why, I'll tell you. The income tax department goes about getting complete reconnaissance of the entire persons who are to be raided. Not only the persons who are to be raided, the entire family members, their close associates, everything is trailed for first 6 months, a minimum of 6 months in these type of things. Then for somebody to come on our channel and say they went to a wrong address, as if this is Ab Tak Chabbis, or whatever is that movie. You know, this
Special
type of...
Chabbis. It's special Chabbis.
You know it. It happened under the Congress.
I know you don't watch
it
Hindi
better.
movies, so I'm just filling it in.
I know that. I don't watch trash. Yeah, I know the trash movies I don't watch. But I'll tell you.
The movie was made by Akshay Kumar, man.
Hey, will you shut up? Will you shut up and don't disturb me?
Okay.
Idiot है यार, ये कहाँ से पकड़ कर लाता है ऐसे idiot को? This type of idiot should not be allowed to be on any channel, yaar. Arey, I asked you to put on an adult diaper on your mouth. I asked you to put on an adult diaper and keep shut. Arey, chup raho yaar. Arey yaar, Arnab, this fellow is getting onto my skin. What type of person you catch? What type of creep is? Arey, you please understand. People like you can goof up. This is now headed.
Okay, one minute. Let him complete his point now. Let him complete his point. Abhishek, please. Yeah, please continue now. 4 panelists have not spoken.
I have full faith in CBDT, the income tax department. They have never goofed up on going to the wrong address. That is for so and so to go. But here I'll tell you. Sir, I'll tell you, there is no facts wrong.
By the Director General
Sir, it
of
is,
GST Intelligence.
Sir, please understand. It is done after you don't understand the law. You don't understand the process. I have been a chartered accountant for 25 years, handled several raid cases. Please understand this.
From GST Intelligence.
Sir, problem is don't talk about intelligence and yourself in the same sentence. The department does a thorough job before going anywhere. So it doesn't happen. The bullshit that you are giving on prime time doesn't hold water.
What kind of language?
That is why I call your bullshit.
Such
and I say that this is
unparliamentary
bullshit.
language.
Please,
Words like diaper. I won't even use the B word.
On your mouth. Adult diaper on your mouth, please, sir.
No substance. This man has no substance. I really don't know why you invite this gentleman on your program. Seems like an angry uncle who's not had his morning idli to me.
Arnab, I will not respond because, as I say, never fight with pigs. Pigs will enjoy, you don't. I don't want to respond.
Okay, now I go back to the issue tonight, which is that it's political. I raise the point and I want Nalin to come in and I want Pankaj to come in. Tempers are high. Sudhinder Bhadoria can't, he's sort of suppressing a smile. Besides all the barbs going on, we know we are on a very serious issue. It could be the turning point of the UP election. And today the Samajwadi Party, and in fact the entire opposition, must tell us tonight. Is it a good thing?
Ask the BJP some questions.
Is it a good thing? Everybody. Okay, BJP also. My question is, please, I say, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing that Piyush Jain and the black money that he was holding has been caught? Either I say, you say it's a good thing or you say it's a bad thing. If it's a good thing, then the agencies have done a good job and the agencies must be congratulated. Or if it is a bad thing, I must be told why it's a bad thing. I say it's a good thing. What do you say, Sudhinder Bhadoria? I say, since you attack the agencies every day, let's begin by saying the agencies have done a damn good job here. Damn good job.
Well, it is the responsibility and the duty of the agencies to unearth the black money wherever it is stacked, hidden or kept. So therefore they have done their job and it is their duty that they have done their job. But the point is that this money which was stacked over there was not done in a day. What was the intelligence doing for these 4.5, 5 years? Were they waiting for these elections to come? And now, however, though we support this, that all such money which is black money should be unearthed and should be used for the people's welfare. But
no, you're skirting the issue,
It is
Mr.
the
Bhadoria.
responsibility of the government.
Mr. Bhadoria, why don't Mr. Bhadoria? Mr. Bhadoria will go into what to do with the money later. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Is it a good thing or a bad thing that the agencies have caught the money?
Well,
is it a good thing or a bad thing?
No, you will not decide whether it's the good and bad will come out. Both will come out. Let there be a fixing of responsibility. Whose money was it?
Let there be
the nation wants to know from you. The nation wants to know from you. Whose money was it? This responsibility has to be fixed. And I call upon those against whom the Prime Minister has made certain charges, they either file a defamation case or they are, by keeping quiet, accepting the charges which have been made.
Okay, BSP's Sudhinder Bhadoria puts the question back. And he asks the Samajwadi Party too. And he repeats the point I made yesterday. By the way, I said that yesterday. Disclosure, I say disclosure. Nalin Kohli, tell us, I don't want insinuations, it's great. The Prime Minister of India has raised an election rally, but will we not be told who the money was meant for? We don't want implications and insinuations. I'd rather say, Mr. Kohli, we want accusations, not insinuations. Accuse, Mr. Kohli, but don't insinuate. Accuse. Am I right here? MR, do you agree? The finger must be pointed. Yes. The accusation must be made. Accuse. Mr. Kohli, the nation says today to you, accuse. Point the accusing finger. We don't want an election by hints. We want an accusation. Right here, right now, accuse. Accuse, Mr. Kohli. Accuse.
So, Mr. Goswami, first point is that we must compliment the agencies for doing a tremendous job. This is one of the largest cash seizures ever, almost 200 crores. I mean, even the visuals on TV and in the media would be a learning lesson for so many people because this kind of cash is unimaginable.
Accused, sir.
Simultaneously, now we know about gold and other issues.
Accused.
And
Make
it's still
your
on.
accusation.
I'm coming to it, Mr. Goswami.
Okay,
so I think
wait.
the first thing
Abhishek,
is
wait.
we must
Hold back, Abhishek. Let him complete
the
it.
agencies
Yeah.
for doing a good job. Okay. Second is, I must also compliment the Samajwadi Party sympathizer or spokesperson, Mr. Abhishek, for trying to build a fantastic imaginary case that the so-called Mr. Pankaj Jain is closely connected with the BJP, and so the BJP government agencies, which they accuse all the time of not doing a competent job, have gone ahead and raided a BJP person who manufactures ether, coincidentally, while the Samajwadi Party is the one who wants to buy ether. I mean, there's also a limit to the theatre of the absurd. Obviously, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav and the Samajwadi Party are rattled. Because now they are clearly saying that there is a Jain family or a Jain community. The accusation is very simple. The Samajwadi Party must answer clearly. Why is it that so much of money is being hoarded, and why did they then criticize demonetization? Should they not be then standing today and saying, yes, we stand with our agencies for doing a great job?
The ties are to Pushpendra Jain. If you have raided Pushpendra Jain, the Samajwadi Party should answer. You raid some random person and you say Samajwadi Party should answer.
तो फिर आप क्यों इस डिबेट में पढ़ रहे हैं? अगर कोई टाइज ही नहीं है, चुप रहिए आप. घर बैठिए, चाय पीजिए, कैंपेन करिए, साइकिल पे जाइए.
I have a lot of accusations lined up. I have a lot of accusations lined up. Here's accusation number one, sir. Where are the gold bars from? The gold bars are from Abu Dhabi. The gold bars are from Abu Dhabi. You have allowed them to come into the country.
He has more information about the gold bars than I do.
You have been accepting.
How do you know where the gold bars are from, Abhishek? Truly. No, Smita. 1 minute. One second.
I have not
one
seen
second. No. This is very interesting. I want to ask you, Abhishek, in all sincerity, Smita, how do you know where the gold bars are from? Did I tell you? Did the DRI tell you?
On the gold bars, it's being reported in the media.
No, Abu Dhabi.
The bars are from Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi?
Yes.
Abu Dhabi.
Reported in the media.
No, Abu Dhabi, no, you know, I don't know. Smita doesn't know. She runs a big agency.
Team in television.
No. Abu Dhabi.
The best research team in television.
No, but I don't know Abu Dhabi.
No, that you don't
absolutely
know
not.
Smita, where did he get Abu Dhabi from?
No.
Where did he get Abu Dhabi
I don't know
from?
what your sources are. Yeah, exactly.
My sources are
what are his sources?
Look up your
How
own
does he
agency.
know that it is from Abu Dhabi or anyway? No, these are insinuations. Investigation hasn't even started. So how do you know? And also just remember that import of gold is allowed. So how do you know that the gold bars? No. How do you know that the gold bars were smuggled? They might have been legally imported. How do you know it? You seem to know a lot about it, even though you are claiming that this Jain is not your Jain. You keep saying that this Jain is somebody else's Jain and not your Jain. So why are you so concerned?
There's no crime. If they were legally imported, there's no crime. Do you know what you're saying? Does the left hand know?
So how do you know it? How do you know? No. Legally imported gold can be hoarded illegally. Don't you know this much? You claim to be somebody from the legal profession.
But hoarded
you don't
illegally.
even know this much that the
What do you even mean
gold
by
could
that?
have been legally. The gold could have been brought legally into the country but hoarded illegally by a Mr. Jain. You don't know the legality of this at all. I just
Hoarded
suspect that you have any
but
kind of association with the legal fraternity. You still don't get it. Anyway, let us
bring a watch
leave
into
this
the country
person aside
legally,
who has no clue.
but I keep it
just
with me, I hold it illegally.
Speaker after speaker. Arnab, the fact is that the news on the street.
Wait,
look,
Abhishek,
this man is trying to defend about a wrong Jain and a right Jain. As far as a common citizen is concerned, we are very happy. It doesn't matter where he is a Jain or a Gupta or a Singh or a Malhotra. The fact that a person who has been stashing 300 crores in cash and properties has been raided and caught, that is what a citizen like us is concerned and is very happy that somehow or the other he's been caught, whether because of an election, whether for whatever reason, right deed, even if it is for the wrong reason that you think is the wrong reason. I'm sorry, you need to just keep quiet and stop defending this person or defending anybody for that matter right now.
He has nothing to do with the Samajwadi Party. That's my limited point. This is a failure of demonetization. You yourself said demonetization is a stupid idea. Was demonetization not a stupid idea? Was demonetization not a stupid harebrained idea?
The Samajwadi Party and the perception in the street
You want to make this
is that this kind of cash could only have
you want to I tell you I want to tell you
or whether from illegal
so you know what you know what on the 8th of November 2016, right, I had stopped anchoring. I had resigned from the channel I founded, but I came back that night at 9 to anchor the program to support demonetization. And I want to tell you viewers why. Because of this. Show the pictures, viewers. Boxes of cash, 20 gunny bags full of cash. Now I find 3 more boxes filled with hard cash. Boxes full of gold bars. And I say this is proof of systematic corruption, Pankaj. We're showing you these images, reporters going in, calling back and saying, you know, we can't believe what we are saying. There are walls built, walls of concrete, broken, behind them cash. Who systematically allowed and possibly worked along with Piyush Jain to hoard these wads of cash? That's why I have an online poll right now. And you know what, Pankaj? There are 3, I've given 3 options only, Lakhimpura farmers, tunnel of cash, and option number 3 is development. Right now, the tunnel of cash is the second most important issue as per the online poll for the people in Uttar Pradesh. I can tell you, Pankaj, don't look away. Just say the agencies have done a damn good job. You're doing a 180 degrees and now saying the agencies are used to fix themselves. Are you saying the BJP is fixing itself? Are you saying that the BJP government is fixing itself using the agencies, Pankaj? Come into the open debate with Nalin Kohli. Tell him. And if you're saying so, then also give us proof.
Yes, agencies have done their job.
No, what is this done their job? Why can't you be more charitable?
They have done their job.
Well, done their job. Now let's move on. But why? Why not? Why?
And let me complete.
No. Have they done a good job? Nalin is on the debate on the left. One second. Nalin is on the debate. No, you're not being gracious enough.
No, badly.
No, I'm gracious enough.
Have they done a good job or have they done a
job.
bad job? Give the adjective.
Have they done a good job or bad job?
They have done their job.
Goswami, what do you mean done their job? A good job or a bad job?
Who is so scared to even say whether it's a good job or a bad job.
I say good job.
Okay, it's a good job.
Yeah.
It's a good job.
So they're like manufacturing ether is Mr. Jain's job.
Are you happy now?
And Samajwadi Party's job is to buy ether. Am I correct?
See, it's not that relevant that money belongs to Arnab Goswami ultimately, or to Nalin Kohli, or to Smita Prakash, or to Pankaj Sharma. More relevant is that the color of the money is black. So if the fundamental goals with which demonetization was launched 4 years back totally failed, is it the failure of the poor and common innocent citizens of this country?
Pankaj, a pointed question from me as a gift to you right now, and my gift to you is this.
Pankaj ji is trying to go back in time.
No, he's trying to go back in time. Smita is responding. Smita is also coming back to the debate.
See, it was
Pankaj is avoiding.
It was not me or you.
It matters who owns the money. What do you mean? That it doesn't matter who owns the money? Of course it matters who owns the money.
I didn't say it doesn't matter.
That kind of money, that kind of wealth, and you're saying that it doesn't matter?
I didn't say it doesn't matter.
Now next you're going to, of course you said that it doesn't matter who owns the money.
More relevant is that the color of the money is black.
Who owns the money.
The color of the money is
black.
No,
it's absolutely relevant who owns the money. So, that is most important.
No, he's not. He's avoiding the issue. He's avoiding the issue. I think he's avoiding the issue. I think the most important issue right now is who owns the money. It's the most Sudhindra Bhadoria. I think I'll bring in Sudhindra Bhadoria. I think Smita is right. The most important issue is who the money was meant for.
And the chief minister of the state from where the money is recovered, if they are not in a position to tell us.
Was the money recovered from Mr. Yogi Adityanath's cupboards? Was the money recovered from his cupboard? Why are you talking about Yogi Adityanath right now? He is the chief minister when these raids are conducted. Did he try to stop the raids from being conducted?
Then why
he didn't stop, right? He didn't stop the raids from being conducted. Nobody in the BJP tried to stop the raids. In fact,
I'm still waiting for Nalin Kohli's accusation.
Happening. So why
Where
are
is
you
Mr.
saying
Kohli's
it doesn't
accusation?
matter
I still haven't heard
who
one.
owns the money?
Make a direct accusation.
Nalin.
Mr. Kohli,
Nalin.
make a direct accusation. I will rebut your accusation. I will answer your accusation. I will demolish your accusation. Make it.
Why are you getting stressed?
There is no stress. Passion, passion.
I was about to ask the same thing.
Yeah.
Look, here is a case of somebody getting passionate after making an argument that this is linked to the BJP and the agencies rated a wrong man. This is one of the most funny debates, I must say, and this is one of the most funny arguments I've ever heard.
The call data
somebody
records,
supporting the Samajwadi Party. I mean, I think release the call
Sir,
data record is what? You think I'm a telephone
records.
company? Don't try to change, Mr. Abhishek, the argument. The fact of the matter
Goswami,
is,
you've been
here
asking
is
for
an ether
disclosure.
manufacturer whose
also,
house
when are you
almost
arresting
200
OAC?
crores has been found.
When are
And
you
suddenly the
arresting OAC?
Samajwadi Party is the one getting all anxious, or anyone connected to that.
Can I
Then
ask
they
you,
come
you've
up with
been
a story
ranked
that the
bottom by Niti
BJP,
Aayog.
this man is connected to the BJP
been
and he's a
ranked
wrongly
bottom by
rated
Niti Aayog
man.
in the health
This,
index.
I think, the
Any
viewers
comments
out
on
there
that?
would arrive at the single most simple argument and a conclusion that the Samajwadi Party is stressed and the Samajwadi has to explain why are they
What
so stressed.
conclusion? Where is your accusation? Make a direct accusation. I will rebut the accusation. Otherwise, surrender and say you've lost the debate. Make your accusation.
What is surrender?
Are
Is
you
this
saying
some
this
war?
money is linked to
Are you going back to 1971? That is General Niazi or somebody
This is a
standing
war.
out there? What
This is
this
a war
surrender?
for the soul of
The
our
fact of the
nation.
matter is, no
This
less
is a
than Mr.
war for the
Akhilesh
soul of
Yadav
our
has
nation.
gone ahead and tried to
Wow.
that
This
the
is
country
now,
gets back on the right path.
this takes the cake. He says tonight, this is a
खुशबू
war.
के लिए market
Ladies
में
and
गए थे
gentlemen,
और
please
बदबू
remember
पकड़
the
रहे हैं.
prophetic words of Abhishek Sudhir tonight and run the pictures over them. He says, looking at these images, viewers, of the cash, he says, this is a war for the soul of the nation. And the war is inside the bags inside which there are bars of gold which, according to Abhishek Sudhir, have been brought from Abu Dhabi. And we are told, Sudhindra Bhadoria, we should not be bothered who the money belongs
The manner
to.
in which he is saying it, he owes an apology to every honest Indian.
What do you mean this is a war for the soul of the nation?
Every honest Indian.
Make
who
your
works hard and
accusation.
earns their bread.
Make
and
your
doesn't show like this
accusation
some
about the link
crores
to
and
the
crores
SP.
of rupees in sacks and bags.
Make your accusation,
How dare you say that
arrest
this is the soul of
OAC,
India?
and tell us your views on Niti Aayog ranking Uttar Pradesh at the bottom of the health index.
Don't
UP is
change the
number
subject.
one
Don't change
in
the subject.
malnutrition.
He's your
UP
partner.
is number one in black money.
2 days ago,
UP
3
is
days
number
ago,
one
there
in
was
Don't change the
shows of the
subject.
Samajwadi Party tying up with it. Ab VC pe chale gaye. Next you will bring what? Donald Trump into the debate.
I think you should stick to Aurangzeb and Abbajan. That's what you're good for. I know you're trying to manufacture a new narrative because your communalization and polarization narrative has fallen flat. So you've decided to abandon Aurangzeb and Abbajan. Don't worry, come the new year.
Sudhindra Bhadoria, I want to bring you back into the debate. Sudhindra Bhadoria, I think we need the name. I think we need the name. Sudhindra Bhadoria, I think we need the name. I think we need the name now.
Everybody is speaking, so I don't want to unnecessarily.
I think we need the name, Mr. Bhadoria. It's very serious. We need the name. This can't be about shadow boxing between the BJP and SP.
The response. Most certainly, I think it is the responsibility of the government and the agencies. Now that they have raided, whether the Notebandi failed or succeeded is not important. The money is important. We have seen that the Notebandi failed miserably, but that does not mean that there is a justification because the Notebandi has failed, so there can be a stacking of this kind of cash in anybody's house. So therefore this responsibility, whose money was it? It should be brought out in the open, and then those people should be dealt with iron hands, I would say. This should not go unescaped, because this is hurting everybody.
Yeah, but say that they've done a good job. You know, you always have said, I'll tell you, when the raids took place, Akhilesh Yadav said, Rajiv Rai is our leader. You remember that he said? MR, Rajiv Rai is our leader. Why are the raids being done now and not earlier? Now the income tax department, according to Akhilesh, he said the income tax department will contest the elections. right? Now you admit today the same departments are doing a damn good job. M.R. Venkatesh, you see, earlier all the opposition parties said the ED and others will follow the tax department. So you are putting out a script. Why are you putting out a script? Are you afraid the agencies will find something? Are you afraid, Abhishek?
Why am I afraid?
Are you afraid?
I am an honest taxpayer.
No, I'm not. No,
I can share my income tax
are you
returns
afraid?
with you. I am an honest taxpayer. I can share my income
but then
tax
have the agencies done a good job? The same agencies you abuse every day.
How can you say they've done a good job when they're caged parrots of the government?
Oh, so criticize. No, so now you're criticizing the agencies for finding the gold. Why?
Arnab, if you go by his story, it is not the chain of the Samajwadi Party, but the chain of the BJP who has been raided. And if it is so, even then you cannot say it's a caged parrot. They have stumbled upon a person who is holding 250 crores of cash. So I think barest minimum, it demands that you must compliment them. You can find out the political color of the person who has been raided, and that will flow very shortly. And I'm sure people will find out the identity of the person. And given the track record of the IT department, I know they never go to a wrong address. They do proper homework before they enter a premises. They take at least 6 months of follow-up.
MR, can I ask you one question?
They would have,
MR, one question.
They would have... No, 1 minute. I don't want to answer you, sir. I don't answer you. Now, the issue is very simple.
So shall I just talk then?
The issue is very simple that they would have also traced the phone calls to your leader. So please understand that your
leader release the call data records. Release the call data records. You'll win the election.
Sir, please wait. They will do it at an appropriate time. The income tax department will do it. I don't want to answer you. I told you.
Has said release the call data records. He says, I have no fear. Release the call data records.
Sir, they will do it, sir. Wait.
Okay.
Why are you so tense? I have not even told you what all they will do. I have not even told you what all they will do. Why are you so tensed about defending your party? Your party is not involved, no?
Why am I
tensed? Who is this chap who is defending a non-existent party, yaar? Come on.
Listen to me.
This clown needs to
Don't you think it's embarrassing? Don't you think it's embarrassing for the revenue
if you are
that
Samajwadi
so
party,
much money has been stashed?
No doubt about it.
Don't you think it's embarrassing for the GST collectorate that so many fake invoices have been generated and they've been accepted? They should not be complimented. This is a failure.
And they will all come behind accusation.
1 minute, just 1 minute. I don't think there is conviction in your response. 1 minute. Let me ask Smita. Smita, is there conviction in Abhishek's response? There is no conviction. And I'm actually taking a poll tonight on this issue. And the options are Lakhimpur Kheri farmers, development and these tunnels of cash. And you can see today almost 40% of people begin to believe that the tunnels of cash is going to be the biggest issue. I'm telling you viewers, you can log into republicworld.com and give your response. But one thing is clear to me tonight, Smita. There is, for such a big issue, where the Prime Minister has spoken, Amit Shah has spoken at public rallies, there is no conviction in Abhishek's response tonight.
There is no link to the SP.
No, there's no conviction.
Not just that. You know, he's going on saying, give the CDRs. I'm saying, he's saying this in every channel he goes to. He says, give the call data records. As soon as the call data, within 3 days of a raid, if call data records are given out, the first thing that this person is going to say is, oh, look, Pegasus. He's got, the government has got Pegasus on random businessmen, and that's what's happening. My leader, Akhilesh Yadav, has got Pegasus against him. This is exactly what will happen. So whenever an ED investigation happens, as MR pointed out, that there will be lot of background research which is done before they go and raid. They don't randomly enter a businessman's house. If this kind of money had been stashed, there certainly would have been a lot of investigation before they've gone there.
I hope they reward you with a Rajya Sabha seat at least.
Oh, come on. So Bhakti has been what you have been showing right now. What you are, look at this, the personal attacks being made on a journalist just
it's
because he has
absolutely not necessary. Abhishek, if she's punching back hard, you should punch back with arguments, not a personal attack. And I want to just tell you, why is there no, for example, let me bring in Nalin in, why is there no active furnishing of evidence by the Samajwadi Party to exonerate itself instead of making simplistic comments like Piyush Jain's call data records will reveal the culpability of BJP leaders? Is there a worry that if they push too hard, the real political connection of Piyush Jain may emerge? I want the real political connection of Piyush Jain to emerge.
Connection is to Modi. That's what it is.
1 minute. You made a statement there. Back it. 1 minute. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
My God. Let's hear that.
He said something.
I was talking about Nirav Modi.
Unbelievable.
He backed off.
Yeah? Nirav.
You're fooling around now.
I
You're
was
not
talking
being
about
serious.
Nirav Modi.
You're not being
I'm
serious.
talking about
Of course
Nirav
he
Modi,
backs
bhai.
off. Mr. Goswami, and rightfully.
No, you can make accusations linking
So therefore,
them to
now
the
comes
SP.
another interesting angle.
we
Mr.
come after
Goswami,
your holy cow.
here is
Nalin
Mr.
Kohli is on the
Abhishek
debate right now. Few
linking
minutes
him
with Nalin
to
Kohli.
Nirav Modi as in this raid. This is amazing. So now Piyush Jain is linked to Nirav Modi, against whom all the agencies
When are you
are
bringing
also
back
working to
Nirav
bring him
Modi?
back to India.
When are you bringing back
What
the
is the
black
narrative
money?
coming from the
When are you bringing back
sympathizers
the
of
black money?
the
There's black
Samajwadi
money
Party doing?
in Uttar Pradesh. There's
No,
black money in
again,
Switzerland.
viewers,
When
Can
are
we
you
start
bringing
by
it back?
first identifying whose black money it is? Because a short while ago you said that
whose
it
is
doesn't
my
matter.
friend? You have the agencies under your thumb, so tell us whose is it?
But then
It's
the
not
Samajwadi Party, but one minute, let me point out here, Pankaj, the Samajwadi Party accused Yogi in 2019 over the quote-unquote scam in UP where an investment of 2,600 crores from the Provident Fund of the UP Power Corporation employees was put in DHFL. Why is the Samajwadi Party not asking for a court-monitored investigation by a sitting High Court judge like they did in that case? Ask for one now. Why don't they ask for it? Why don't you ask, Abhishek? Why don't they ask for it? Come on, Pankaj.
We have asked for it. We are asking for the call data records. We want a full, fair investigation. We don't want insinuation. We don't want speculation. We don't want this defamation by innuendo.
If there is defamation, file a defamation case. If there's a defamation, file a defamation case. Why don't you even file a defamation case?
What file? We will. You know where we'll file a case? In the court of public opinion, and the verdict is coming in March of 2022.
No, one sec. No, MR is laughing. MR, why are you laughing?
Where is this going?
Because you file a defamation in a court, you don't file it in a
admiring my
public
debating
forum.
skills.
God forbid, God forbid. You don't need a skills for debate.
Okay,
And the fact of the matter is, file a defamation in a court, not in some mohalla or in a nukkad. You go to some proper court. There is a procedure, there is a law laid out.
Sudhindra Badoria, I bring you back into this. We need a name, don't we? We need a name. I think Nalin Kohli.
Of course.
We need a public statement.
No, everybody knows that this money, of course, this money has been unearthed, but whose money is it? Because this has this finger, which is, of course, now pointing to Mr. Jain. But this is his money alone, or are there other people also behind this? This should be brought out.
But then why aren't you? Why is it your leader Mayawati? Your leader was demanding a Supreme Court monitored investigation into the alleged land deals in Ayodhya. Why aren't you asking for a Supreme Court monitored investigation into this case?
Who's stopping? No.
Why
we are not stopping anybody. Why not?
Yeah.
Go
I'm
and
glad you spoke of the land
Why
scams.
not? I'm saying fix the responsibility. It is the responsibility of the government and the agencies. The responsibility must be fixed. I think those people who are responsible for all this money should be booked. Why aren't they being booked?
Ayodhya, Mr. Goswami.
Nalin Kohli, you need to answer.
It goes without
the
saying.
mayor of Ayodhya has
Obviously, all linkages will be brought into the open and they will be investigated. That's the whole idea of a raid. That's the whole idea of the recovery. I mean, there's not something as your demand is as if out of the world. That is the natural thing what all the agencies do. I mean, what is this demand? In fact, you don't even need to make that demand. That is only posturing. Because that's exactly what the agency will do. The minute the raid is over, the minute the linkages are established, the whole process is going to start. That's how exactly it is done in every case. It's done from the smallest to the largest case. That's normal procedure.
Why are you
so there's nothing great being asked about. We need them to go after this and all that. They are going to do that.
Let the investigation take its course. And what about the land scams in Ayodhya, where the mayors, your BJP MLAs have all bought land around the Ram temple?
Now again,
are you not going to talk about that? Yogi Adityanath has ordered a probe.
Now let's talk about land in this. Achha, now that we are on Ayodhya, do you support the shooting of Mulayam Singh Yadav on the car sevaks?
Are we again with
Ayodhya, do you support the shooting of Mulayam Singh Yadav government on the car sevaks?
An active politician.
What shame? Tell me about that. Are you also supporting the blood of car sevaks that was drawn by the bullets fired under the government of Mulayam Singh Yadav?
With this bullets
अरे कार सेवा पे अब आ जाइए ना अयोध्या तक आए तो कार सेवा की भी बात कर लेते हैं गोलियां चली थी या नहीं चली अब ये रोना हो गया क्या उन परिवारों से आप बात करिए जिनके लोग जो है मारे गए गोली खा खा के वो भी अयोध्या की पवित्र भूमि जाने के लिए
उत्तर प्रदेश
अब आइए बैंकरप्सी पे आ गए। 200 करोड़ आदमी, 200 करोड़ रुपए कैश एक जगह मिलती है और समाजवादी पार्टी के पसीने छूट रहे हैं। आप सारे लोग बैठ के चिल्ला के
I have just been informed by reporters on the ground that some more details of cash and gold have been found. I hope to bring you more details by tomorrow morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest issue in the UP election, cash for poll and the tunnel of cash. Let the accusations begin. And viewers on the other side tonight, I have always said that this whole idea of saffron terror was a lie concocted, manufactured and garnished by Chidambaram and others in the Congress party. Tonight, sensational disclosures before a court that prove that the conspiracy was being hatched, but there was also one particular person who was the focus of the conspiracy. Who was that? I'll tell you on the other side. Please come back.